Tonight, one of the Texas Democrats involved in the Lone Star Showdown is back in Texas. State Rep Philip Cortez of San Antonio was part of the group that went to Washington, D.C. last week in order to break the quorum in the state capitol and block the passage of controversial voting bills. He is actually the second lawmaker to return. Janelle Bluda is talking to both of them tonight. Joins us live now from Austin. Janelle.
Well, Mia, both representatives were in Washington last week, but have since come back to Texas, each for different reasons, but both say they're here to work. When Texas House Democrats broke quorum last week in Austin, 57 members told the Journal clerk at the House to lock their voting machines. Representative Philip Cortez was one of them.
So I'm here on good faith that we can potentially work out some of the differences and some of the pressure points that we as House Democrats had regarding this bill.
But now he's returned to Texas, saying he was asked by a working group of Democrats, not the caucus, to lead negotiations on the voting bill.
And we hope to have some good dialogue and maybe some fruits from our labor here. Because we're going to have to address this bill sooner or later.
But House Democrats in D.C. say they are not aware of any realistic negotiations going on and say they're staying in Washington and aren't concerned about the quorum being met.
It takes 51 to deny quorum in the Texas House. It's two-thirds of the body. Two-thirds of the body must be present to have a quorum. The body is 150 members.
Representative Harold Dutton came back to Houston last week to check on his sister, who's undergoing chemotherapy, and says after 6 members tested positive for COVID in D.C., he couldn't go back.
I can't go back around them because if I do that, I don't know if I can go back around my sister.
And says since he's in Texas, he might as well do some work.
And see if I can lean on the people here to have a bigger ear.
Well, both representatives say they'll start their meetings on the voting bill tomorrow. In the meantime, House Democrats in Washington say they've had successful meetings with congressional lawmakers today, and they hope to continue those meetings this week. Mia?
We'll see where things go from here. Janelle Bluda reporting live from the state capitol. Thank you so very much.